Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. My name is Abby Kane, and I'm going to talk to you about my personal learning experience through Public Allies today. So, looking back, this time last year, I was graduating high school, and it was a difficult experience for me because each year during high school, I would miss at least 30 days a year. And that was due to my chronic migraines, which held me back from being present in school. And that adds up to almost 1 day a week. And I remember having a specific conversation with my mom in which she told me that she didn't know if I was going to be able to have a job. She was telling me that she thought I might have to apply for disability because if I couldn't show up to school, I was not going to be able to work. And I don't think I realized how much I was being held back until she said that to me. So, in comparison, during my 10 months at Public Allies, over the year, I have missed 6 days, which is a huge improvement that I honestly didn't know was physically possible for me. So I'm honestly really proud of myself for accomplishing that because I just didn't know that I could do it, and it's honestly shown me that I'm capable of providing for myself and having the life quality that I want to. Now, another thing that I've struggled a lot with throughout my life is speaking out loud. And I don't just mean public speaking and stuff like this. I mean just day-to-day talking to people was very scary for me because I was afraid of what if I said something and someone doesn't agree with me? What's gonna happen? Maybe they're not gonna like me. And it was terrifying because it was so scary to not be able to voice myself and to say something if I felt uncomfortable. My heart rate would rise and my face would get really hot and I would feel like my body was frozen and I couldn't move and do anything. So through this program, I feel like I've learned how to say no if I feel uncomfortable with something or if I feel as if I can't do something. I've also learned how to advocate for myself when I'm working too many hours and I need to slow down and take a moment to breathe. And I've learned how to speak up about what I care about without being scared of what anyone else is going to think of me, which is huge because I honestly think that it's not possible to be comfortable if you can't say what you need to say. Another thing, I've been looking back a lot while writing my presentation of learning, and one of the things that I remember clearly is when I was considering if I wanted to be a public ally or not, I remember reading the website and reading a short description about what the program was. And I remember thinking, I can probably go to whatever placement I'm at. I'm sure I can bond with the other allies. I guess I can do whatever this team service project thing is, but I'm definitely not gonna learn how to lead because I don't do that. That's not something I do. And of course, through the program, I ended up facilitating my team service project meetings from March to June, which I did not expect myself to do. And that included creating agendas for weekly meetings, keeping the meetings going when people had some clashing personality issues, and keeping our team motivated when everyone, including myself, was feeling burnt out from the process. And our project, which was Hazelwood Family Festival, ended up having over 400 people attend and more than 25 organizations tabling, which was an amazing process to be a part of and to help lead some of the crucial planning moments. And this just proved to me that I actually am a capable leader and I enjoy it, which isn't a sentence that I ever expected to come out of my mouth. I also learned a lot about self-care through Pittsburgh Public Allies, especially through personal experiences where I was not taking the proper self-care. Now, I can honestly say that I gained 25 pounds and my skin broke out through, through the course of these 10 months because I wasn't taking the proper time to eat the right food to keep my body going, and I was going through so much mental stress that it was coming out through my physical being. And that was just the stress of balancing my placement and my personal life and team service project on top of it, which wasn't something that I had ever had to do. But it taught me that I actually can manage my time, which is reassuring because that's something I've struggled with my entire life. And I think one of the most important lessons that I got through that was that to serve other people, you have to serve yourself. Because if you're not taking the proper self-care, then you're not in the right place to be giving other people care. And it's just so important to be your best self so that you can be intentional when working with other people. I can honestly say that Public Allies taught me how to be a functioning and self-sustaining adult. And I feel so fortunate to be selected for the program at 17 and completed at 18. And I am so blessed to have the wonderful cohort of allies around me that have actually supported me throughout the entire year, and to be able to serve at Reading is Fundamental Pittsburgh. Now, next year, I'm going to be going to Carlow University, and I can, I can truly say that I am more prepared than I ever thought I could be to enter higher education. And doing Pittsburgh Public Allies was the best possible thing that I could have done to develop my personal and my professional self. So thank you all. That's everything.